Paragon here again. Yeah, back-to-back ones. Alright, so we're gonna start the draw, but same mint. Honestly, should have had more yet, but you'll see why I didn't have as much yet as I normally would at Ahri Mid Lane. Enemy team, they had 3 counter to me. The jungler countered me, the Vigar countered to me, so the mid laner countered me and the jungler countered me, and the jungler was ganking mid a fair bit, so it's like, it was hard for me to react properly. And I'm trying to get the wave to free more closer to my tower to get ganked by Udyr. And you're going to see some pretty epic plays in this. You're going to see some serious baiting happening. You're going to see serious baiting on my end. So you're going with my team. I'm counted by 3 of them. Mumu said he's a first-time jungler. So I wasn't happy about that. The Rakan said he's a first-time Rakan. And I'm like, and he said he's only a third-time support. So I'm thinking, fuck. The Katai said he's a second-time Katai and a 5th-time ADC. So I'm thinking, fuck. And the Diet said he's a first-time Diet and a first-time top laner. So I'm thinking, oof, oof, oof. I'm thinking oof all the way around, man. I wasn't happy about that. Like I like, oh god. It could be bad. So you can see I do have the right rune. This is what I used. When it comes to this one, I am back and forth between Sudden Impact and Taste of Blood. Taste of Blood, late game once you have Rabadon, makes for so much health regen. But Sudden Impact, with its early game potential, allows you to burst people much easier, and it helps you against people who build a lot of Emma or they have Aftershock, because it just gives you a little bit more magic pen and lethality, so your auto attack does more damage, because you do auto attack a few times in your ult combo, which is where they come in. You don't get a lot of damage through this because you only it only activates when you use your ult, so you're not gonna get a lot of damage through it. But you'll get a lot of healing through Taste of Blood throughout the game. That's why I'm kind of in between with it. Eyeball collecting because obvious, Revenant Hunter because obvious, Manflow Band because she's mana hungry early, and even late game once you have looted, you'll still find yourself quite mana hungry. So it's a 10 at mana flow band plus like the 250 from it, plus the mana boosted mana regen. Then how to transcend it. The only time you get adaptive force through it, get any like damage up through it, when you build a Banshee Veil. Otherwise, you only hit 40 cooldown rate, and you don't hit any extra unless you build a Banshee Veil at some point as well. And that only comes up if you really need it, so it's rare to come up. Just because I'm knight, I will show you my item build path. For those of you who want to learn a very good mid laner, like she's probably the best mid laner ever, because there's not a single format she's not relevant in. And right now she's boasting from iron to diamond, she's boasting a 54 to 58% win rate. She beats out most of the top tier mid laners right now, such as LeBlanc, Lysandra, Zoe, Zed, Yautro, Talon. Basically name the person and she has a good win rate against them. Like, she has a 52% or higher win rate, so she's amazing. She counters a lot of the top tier junglers and top tier mid laners as well, and a lot of the top tier support and ADCs as well. So she just has amazing matchups around the board and just makes an amazing counter picking option. Like, and she fits in nearly any team competition out there, so she's just a really safe pick if you want to one-trick somebody. So start off with this gives her everything she wants: health, ability power, mana, regen, and bonus damage to minions, which will help you with your last hitting a lot more. Your first item is going to be looting. The very first thing from it you get is you're going to get Lost Chapter. But on your first back, you want to make sure if you don't have enough for Lost Chapter, you get this, because I'm going to explain to you in a sec. So your third bat should get you a corrupting potion. That's your third back. I very rarely buy a dirt tea on my third back. I usually just buy this. Because this is only really good if you're able to kill a lot of kills. And generally speaking, this is better. This is just good at all times, whether you kill kills or not. Gives you bonus damage, gives you health and mana regen. It holds 3 charges that refill upon visiting the shop. And if you don't have enough, that 500 to buy this plus a mana gem, then just buy this plus the mana gem. And this will be later able to upgrade into this. So you want to make sure you get the Sapphire Crystal on your third bat plus this. And then an Amplifying Tome if you can. If you don't have enough for Amplifying Tome, but you have enough for the boot, definitely get the boots. So you build this first. Then you get your tier 2 boots. Then you go for the Nomicon. Out of Nomicon, you get Oblivion Orb first. Then your fourth item, I will usually go for Tonya just because it keeps me from getting bursted easily by attaching because of the armor. Getting me cooldown rate so my ability up more. And the chase is really helpful for not getting completely obliterated at times. Buy until a few seconds for your ult to come back up if you only have like a second or 2 left before the ult is up so you can get away. I usually don't fourth item Rabadon, but if the gold is really there and I feel like the matchup is good enough for me, my matchups are good enough in the game for not to warrant the Tonya fourth item, then I will Rabadon fourth item. But usually speaking, I don't Rabadon fourth item. I'll definitely Rabadon. I Rabadon fourth item more often if I have Taste of Blood instead of Sudden Impact because it'll break up the amount I get from Taste of Blood. But since I have Sudden Impact, I will use Tonya a little more often. I'll get Tonya fourth item more often. When I have Taste Blood, I get it at fourth item that's more often than I normally do. Just because of the huge spike in AP. So the huge spike in health regen through Taste Blood. And here's the thing. Once you have Rabadon and Tonya, if your enemy if you don't have 2 more enemies that are building MR against you, then Void Staff isn't very useful. So instead I come down to my potential items and I buy something from there. So if they're not enough people building MR, then I'll buy something from down here, such as a Banshee, a Troll Stealer, Het Tech, Spellbinder. All the time I will build this Spellbinder because this thing's amazing. With movement speed, allow me to do a lot more, very helpful, chasing down, taping and stuff like that. And 100 try and build power out of the gate. Then nearby outline and enemy spellcast should Spellbinder up to a cap of 100. Gain a maximum of 80 ability power and 50% DK movement speed for 4 seconds when you use the unique. Each spellcast sword contribute 0.8 ability power and 0.5% movement speed to the effect. It's a second cooldown. So you start with 80 ability power and 50% DK movement speed, but then, and that's just when you have 0 charges, but then for every charge you get additional ability power and additional movement speed on top of the 80 and the 50%. Like, that is insane. It's only a 4-second thing with the active, but it's insane for bursting someone down. Or I'll get a Rayleigh, or I'll get something like a Lian Treat, or I'll get Lit Bane. It'll come down to what the fuck I need at that point in time. These are all your potentials. This is almost always a first back buy. If I feel like I can get a lot of kills that quickly, then I will go Dirt Steel instead. But generally speaking, and that's if I plan on upgrading it into Troll Steel. If I don't plan on buying a Troll Steel that game, then I don't even bother with Dirt Steel. But if I plan on building a Troll Steel, then yeah, I will go Dirt Steel. And that's only if I'm not going to build Void Staff. If I feel I'm not going to build Void Staff in that game because I don't see anyone on the enemy team that's really going to build much MR except from like maybe one person, then Void Tap won't do anything. And if I have a good matchup where I can get a lot of kills, then yeah, Dirt Steel is definitely something I buy. But generally speaking, I don't buy it. So generally how I do it is I go Core into Tonya, into Rabadon, and then for the final item, if the 2 more people are building Emma, Void Tap. If one or less people are building it, then something from down here. First buy is almost always a Corrupted Potion. Because Duran plus Corrupted Potion just make for amazing lane sustain. But anyways, without further ado, oh yeah, I will show you my mini wounds real quick actually, for what you're wondering. if you don't want to use this as your offense because you want to take advantage of this, you can actually go with the cooldown rate. Because when you get to 5% cooldown rate on this, it's actually giving you, through this, it will give you 10 AP, which is more than the 9, like, what, 9 AP or something that you get from Adaptive Force. So the amount you get from Adaptive Force once you get 5% cooldown rate from this will be greater than the Adaptive Force amount. But that isn't until a little later, and this is good at early at level 1, so it's already up to you. I personally just prefer this because it's as good at early at level 1. Oh, what am I doing? Derp. So let's head into match history real quick. So I didn't get to see as much as I wanted that game, but whatever. I had a bad matchup. Something I will note on is the Vigar in mid. I'm going to point something out about him that actually made that match not as bad for me. So, personally with the runes of Domination, I don't like Domination on him. I like to use Withdrawal Rune Page for Bone Plating plus Revitalize just because it helps so much more in the early game. Domination's nice really late game on him, but I don't think you need it. Moo with Precision. Usually see something like, I don't know. But whatever. I think what I usually see is the Torch Secondary on him. But enemy team. Oh, why am I on Moo? Where am I? There I am. And we're going to put it up the scoreboard because I like to have that up for you guys. Yep. Sir Guardian Ahri, my favorite sin. Woo! So, you're going to see the Vigar is going very far forward, so that's very bad. He's running the risk of showing himself off. So we see Poppy could die to Poppy meet, so we know Poppy there. So we know what she's doing. And I think I actually saw Vigar on my map, so it told me that he's most likely, that the jungle is most likely down here. And that is really bad for them. Because it's telling us where the jungle is, so if we wanted to invade, we know where to invade now. Because Vi gave himself away, and Poppy gave herself away. And that's really bad for them, because it tells us where to go to, invade. It tells us that we can go, that they're going to be most likely at, that jungle is most likely red buff. Because one, that pretty much tells us what the path is going to be. So I was just here to make sure if they tried to invade before it spawned, that I was there. But because I know Poppy's still up there, and I know Vigar is still down in here, it means they only have 3, so they only need 3 here to fight off the invade. So you're going to see he's not lat hitting, he's actually using abilities on the minions, and he's actually all-attacking them before the one-shot away. So he's actually pushing the wave, and that's bad because I'm here. He should be avoiding pushing the wave. He should be trying to stall it out. You see, I'm not auto-attacking, like I'm just staying here letting my minion do the work. When an opportunity to spike up my mana a little bit comes up, I'll hit him with my Q or something, but generally speaking, I'm just trying to lat hit and stall the wave here. I'm trying to make the wave push back against me because Vigar had a bad matchup. But because I saw how he was playing, and he wasn't going for lat hits, he was just using up his abilities on minions. It gave me a good feeling. It made me feel good because I was thinking, okay, well, this is actually going to be a lot better for me than I thought. Because he's not going for the last hits. He's actually just playing really aggro. And I'm trying my best to try and avoid those abilities a bit. Because I don't want him stacking AP. So you're going to see me miss TS here and there because I'm trying to avoid his abilities. I can't afford to get hit by them because it's a bad matchup. And I need to try and deny him his passive ability. And keep him from getting as much gold from that pop. So I do hit him. I chunk him a little with Q. So I can get Manifold Band going a little bit here. I'm mainly trying to keep the wave right here so I can't get ganked by Udyr because if I have to deal with Vi and Udyr, like, I'm going to miss so much TS. So I'm going to try and keep the wave around my tower as much as I can. You're gonna T. Oh, no. There you go. It's game more AP. I'm trying to get out of there because it's like, oh shit, if I get stuck in there, if he hits it straight in the middle, he'll hit me no matter where I'm standing. Because otherwise, I have to run into the ring in order to avoid it, and that'll give him AP no matter what. So try being really careful there. Oh, I missed that. That would be nice. So actually, I turned off my auto attack. So now, in order to attack them, I actually have to click on them to start auto attacking them. Like I won't auto attack unless I click on them first. That way, it just makes auto attacking easier for me. It just makes like lat hitting easier. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I like it more than just having it set to auto attack when I'm near them. Definitely having that on is nice when you're a melee, but when you're a range, you have to be pretty far away. So, I don't know. I just feel like having it off when I'm early is definitely better, but I don't know. I have to use it more to really know. I mid-timed that auto attack. I mid-timed them right now. And I know Udyr is probably on his way, and he's gonna get so much AP here. Oh my god. So I know Udyr is probably on his way by now. Considering we know where his pathing was. He doesn't even try anything, as I said, the guy keeps pushing me under tower, which is actually helping me. It prevents the Udyr from ganking me. And that's actually really important to keep in mind. It prevents him from ganking with it making it so I'm safe. I'm like literally just standing here safe. I don't know what the jungler's doing. He's falling behind level wise, and he's gonna come mid for a unsuccessful gank. I don't know what he's doing, and I fuck up that. I tried to put it in the bush, for some reason put it there. So I know the Udyr is there. So I'm gonna definitely try and play more patch. I don't know why he's just standing here. He's choking up SP where he really shouldn't be. He's choking up my SP, which is fucking stupid. He should be going jungle doing that. He had the jungle for that, so why is he just standing here choking up my SP? Seriously, dude, don't need to be here choking up my SP. You got a jungle for that. You need SP, go fucking jungle. You know where the jungle is. You saw him on the map here because I placed a ward, so you know he's on this side of the jungle. That means you have this entire side to yourself you can use. By the way, Poppy, I think, is actually farming jungle. Farming her own team jungle. So, and here again, Mumu just hanging out mid because he didn't know when to gank. I keep telling him, don't gank here, man. It's not needed. The Veigar had not been a bad matchup. Obviously, get Veigar, the champion himself, is a good matchup against me, but I knew Udyr would come in. I was trying to force him out because I knew my jungler was right here. So that's what I was doing here, or baiting him. I knew my jungler was hanging off to the side. They didn't have Vincent on him. I had Vincent on that bush, so I saw the Udyr come in. I'm like, okay, Udyr's just hanging out, sitting in the fucking turret. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just nah. I'm just gonna sit here. I tried to go forward and try to push the wave aggressively to see if I can get get ability or two on cooldown. Get my top way out in the lane so that the Udyr will try and target me. And that way he would come forward because I know he's there. I know my jungler is, so I'm trying to bait him out, trying to get the jungler out of play. Or trying to get it so the jungler would be out of play for a little bit. Can I give him maybe? Oh my god, I'm fucking that up. This is a bait. This is actually a bait on my part. You'll see why in a minute here. That was actually a bait on my part. And you'll understand why in just a moment. Because that is putting him a little low. And that's what I wanted. Because I'm gonna come back to lane in a second here. And he's not gonna be full health. And that's gonna favor me. So, they're getting a Drake. It's the Ocean one. It doesn't really fucking matter. You're gonna see Veigar. He's not gonna be full health. And that's gonna be very important. For when I come in. Because of the bait I'm about to run on him. I chunked him down some on health, and that's going to definitely be important. Because it's going to put him in my kill range. So I'm going to get myself stuck on purpose here. I'm trying to see if I can bait him into it. I'm going to try and bait kill him here. Because considering his chill level from what I've noticed so far, he doesn't seem very chilled. So here we go, that's the bait. I put my top low, and I get him. I had help regen through Ravenit plus my Q, so I knew I wouldn't die there as long as I hit my Q on him. And I knew he would likely hit me with the bot, so that was the plan. I was trying to get myself hit by it. And Udyr's gonna come, but he's gonna get baited. He's gonna get baited head, man. Watch. He's gonna have to use an ability to get away, and his gank failed. I knew he would come, man. Because I knew he would probably stand somewhere, because of how he's been this game, I bet him to be somewhere close to mid, waiting for a gank, and because his mid laner Jet died, it's like, yeah, I knew what was going on. So I'm gonna back here. I probably shouldn't have, because it is going to give up a plate, I think. If I remember right, he gets a plate, but I needed a back. I couldn't chance it. He gained to the point where he could probably one-shot me and stuff. So we're head on kills. We're head on gold. No one taking a tower yet. We're doing very nicely. So I'm going to chunk him a little there. Again, he's playing too aggro, man. Like, I'm back. There's no reason you should be trying to put the lane. You should instead just be trying to stall it in the middle. Because so far, even though your champion countered my champion, you've been getting countered by me. I got the better tool level, so what you should be doing is Jet trying to stall it in mid. So I see him there, he got my control ward, so I'm going to go after him, try and force the Vigo out of the lane a little, force him into a bait. Sadly, he doesn't quite fall for it fully, so I'm going to get stuck in here. He doesn't aim it straight in the middle, so he missed the chill shot, which is actually not that hard to miss when you get them in your fucking cage, so I don't know why he missed it. So we're going to chunk him a little here, and I'm going to push the wave out because I'm planning something right now. I'm trying to see if I can get Udyr to come back to mid, and I get another kill. And I'm going to ult out because I already used my ult up a little bit. I already triggered my ult, so I might as well just use it right away to get back toward my turret. So if the Udyr comes for me, he can't. Our jungler just giving up Drake after Drake after Drake after Drake, but they're just ulting Drake, so they don't really fucking matter. The only reason they mattered previous game for us, like when we kept going for the ocean, it's because for us it mattered. So he's going to get me here. Nothing I could do there. So my team is just going to come here. Okay, my two opponent, yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to run it back to lane real quick. There we go. So I'm just going to throw it down normal speed. So you're going to see this last about to get fat. And he's pretty fat at this point, dude. He's fat. You'll see why in a second here. I missed my charm. But it doesn't matter. I have a flash. I'm going to flash on her. And she's fat. See over Tater, welcome. And that's why you gotta be careful. Don't overtake your damn welcome. My one death of the game there. He's gonna see me on a rampage afterward. So I put down a ward there. Because we're gonna try and push this lane now. Udyr is not going after anything there. He was just going after a tuttle. He's gonna go for a gank, but I see him and he's just gonna run. I don't know why he was trying to gank there. Moo gonna do something really stupid though. Watch what he does. He was low. He shouldn't have gone after him. He's gonna die here. So it's a 1-for-1. No, it's not even a 1-for-1. They don't get the kill. You're gonna see me come in though and secure a kill. Watch. It's dude, it's dumb. Got the kill with my fast fire there, and we're gonna get another kill, I think. No, they're gonna live. They're gonna live. That guy's gonna live, but let's just overstay the welcome a little too much, and he's gonna get chunked by my Q to get hit by the it going out and coming back because I had it at pretty much maximum length. So when it hits her, it's gonna trigger both hits automatically on the first hit. So that's gonna hit her with magic and then true damage, which she can't live from, even with that shield she had. We're gonna try and push this lane a little. Let our minions just do a little work here. I don't know why T just could die saying at this point. T's a bit weak. T's gonna be an easy kill for them, so T should really just be backing. Because we have enough pressure here in mid to keep them from going anywhere else, so T should just back at this point, but T's gonna stay, and that's gonna actually cost us, because they're gonna get a kill, I think. So I missed my charm, so I'm not gonna get too engaged here. try and poke them down if I can. And that's why T shouldn't have T'd. T was too low. And I'm going to hit my ult here. And I got a little fuss there. We lost that team fight because Katai died early. And Dyer just kept running straight in a line, so Left was able to get him. I sidestepped it, so I didn't get hit with the most of it. I'm going to try and keep them away from the tower, and I got a kill. I don't know why Dyer got any credit for that one. I don't think he even did any damage to her, but okay. So I'm just going to try and keep them away from the turret. Back to my ability. Yeah, that was bad on their part. So I'm probably recalling here. Because I'm out of refillable. My corrupt potions run out. And I'm out of mana and health, basically. So I'm going to recall. So I'll speed this up. Yeah, we'll just run it to 2 times now. So I have a looted now. I'm fed. As soon as I get looted, like, Ahri has a huge power pike. Once he gets looted, that's a huge power pike on Ahri. That's a huge one. Like, mega huge. That's one of your most important power pike. It's just getting to the lootings. So he's gonna save the Vi, but it ain't gonna matter, dude. That 600 mana is just gonna mean I stick around forever, man. I don't know. I mistimed that. I thought that it was gonna run out quicker, and I was gonna get back into it. So I tried to be quick. So we're gonna get the Drake though. We're gonna get our first Drake with actually mounted Drake. It's actually a pretty good Drake. So they got 2 Cloud Drake, but it don't matter. And they probably will say welcome, and she's gonna get fucked. So T was actually about to get away because the Diet didn't have a way to stop him from getting away there. He already used his E and W. T was out of his range of auto attack. And T was about to have a flash back up. So T was gonna actually flash through that ground right there. T was about to get to ground here and flash through it to get away. Because Diet didn't have flash on as well. So T was gonna get away. So I just fuck it, Charmer. No, you ain't getting away. You ain't getting away, bitch. The Diet's gonna I don't know why he's coming so far forward. He had to watch out for my charm, and he's gonna get fucked. Again, man, I'm just dominating. That first death kind of early, and then from there, it's just haven't been able to kill me again, because the Divide and Udia, and the lot, they all counter me, but they're not doing shit about it. They're not taking advantage of the fact they're countered. What that Divide, he's gonna, and the lot gonna ult, but I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. And he just coming to his death. He really is. That was risky on his part. So I'm going to make sure... No, I'm going to leave that lot to Amumu. Am I? I think so. Yeah, I'm going to... No, actually, I'm going to go after it because my team after getting fucked by this one lot. So I was like, okay, I might as well come help my team. They fucking suck. Udia's going to come help, so I might as well. And he's dead. Very dead. And they just stupid up there. They still had a winnable game. Like, they legit could still win this game. And the reason I say that, it was still a winnable game on their part. Hold on, can I rewind it a little? Yeah, right here. Okay, so this game was still winnable on their part. And the reason I say this is, even though they died there, they still have a tower here that's almost full health. They still have a full health tower here, and they still have a pretty much full health tower there, right? They have one tower down here. They have that tower coming close to dead. And the tower is somewhat down, like, and they've gone 2 Drake, both of them being the mounted being the water Drake, so not a good Drake. But when they group up as a full team, they do seem to be able to win the team fight for the most part. So if they grouped, they should theoretically be able to beat us out, because the rest of the team, as you can see, the Mumu ain't doing shit, just doing pretty much nothing. The Katai and me are really the only 2 doing a lot. Rakan doing some stuff to an extent, so he's not doing too bad. But the Katai and me are the big threats, right? You pop us, and you're good, right? Pop me, I'm like the only person on here other than a Mumu that's putting, like, her TT. So, and the Mumu clearly had to be doing anything. So what you do here is you take me out and get me out of the fight, because my charm allowed me to pretty much one-shot your Trishies. And let's see how many Trishies. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 Trishies. So what you need to do here is you need to take me out of fight, because I will one-shot 3 of your team. So you're going to need to take me out, and get me out of the way. Get Katai Net, because he's actually putting in work as well. And then, so you prioritize me, because 10-1-1, at this point. I'm about to be 10-1-2 in a second here. And then you prioritize Katai, because we're two of the biggest damage dealers, biggest damage dealers on the team. You then get rid of, I would say, Rakan here, because even though he's support, he is making plays and securing us kills in a lead. So, get rid of him, and then you just got these two, right? You prioritize. The problem is they weren't doing that. They were making a lot of bad plays on the pet. If they can win a team fight on us and keep at least like the Poppy and the Udyr. If Poppy and Udyr survive the team fight, they can then go Baron and get Baron while we're respawning. That's what they should be doing here. They should group, kill us, and then go quickly to Baron. As long as they have Poppy and Udyr alive, they can take Baron. At this point in the game, as long as these two are alive, they can definitely get Baron. So that's what they should have done, because they were still a winnable game. So they should have grouped, forced us to group, and if they win, and then try and win the team fight, they can win the team fight and keep on Poppy and Udyr to survive, which I would say they probably would have. They would be able to go and take the Baron. And that would allow them to turn the fight right around and potentially win. Okay, they would have to play near perfectly and not make any fuck up then on. We got one fuck up and we can keep our lead and win. So you gotta be careful. Group up. Poppy, Udyr need to survive the team fight. You need to win the team fight and send as many of us back to base, potentially all of us to base. And then two of them alive need to go quickly to Baron, take Baron, and that will turn the fight around. But they gave it up. They just thought, we can't possibly win at that point. Like, yeah, you could have, but you just don't want to try. So that's what this is going to be. It's just them giving up at that point, thinking there's no hope. There's no hope. We can't win. Never give up. Like, there's games where there's literally games where we've been down to our last 3 turrets here. Like, we had top turret, this turret gone, we had this turret gone, and this one was like one tap away from a minion to be gone. This inhibitor was gone, and this one was one tap away from going, and we still managed to turn the game. And they had all 3 turrets at almost full fucking health. The mid turret, which is the one I was on, was the one closest to dying. It was about half health, but then the other 2 turrets were like almost full health. And even though we still turned those fights around, like, it was definitely a winnable fight, because we only had 2 turrets to the 1. Like, we had a almost 10k gold lead. We had a 15 kill lead, but it was still a winnable fight had they just not trooped there. Like, if they grouped up, I would say group mid. I think that was the tower closest to death. No, actually, it was top tower. So they grouped top, and forced a top. And if they can win the team fight with Poppy and Udyr still alive, those two then rush Baron and tell the team to come to Baron the moment they respawn. I would say they would be able to take Baron before we could stop them. And that with Baron, they could then go back to top, group top, take top tower, take the second top tower real quick, and then pull out there and try and go mid and push the mid in, because they need to get as much of a lead on us as they can in as many different lanes as possible. Because since we have the lead in top, they need to put top in as much as possible to get a lead. And then from there, they need to go mid and try and take mid tower, because we're equal in mid right now. So what they need to do, bottom I mean, so what they need to do is then, after taking 2 turrets to top to get the lead there, they need to go mid and try and get a lead, because we were about to take that mid turret. So they need to get a lead in mid. And with Baron buff, they would have been able to. So had they done that, they could have turned the game around and won. But they chose not to do that, and instead just to yield up the win to us when they were still a completely winnable game. That was a completely winnable game on their part. They just need not to make any further fuck-ups and to group top and try and force us all top, win the team fight, have Poppy and Udyr still alive after the team fight. They took Baron, and the rest of the team rushes Baron once they respawn. They should, under that circumstance, they should be able to take Baron before we can successfully respawn to the faster Baron. So in that case, we won't even go Baron. We'll go Drake. And the reason why, because there's no hope for taking Drake, Baron before they can. So instead we go Drake and try and take a Drake to get some sort of buff and stuff. But unfortunately, they just trooped it up here, and even though it's a 100% winnable game on their part, how they just kept the game going. But that's fine. They don't want to win. They don't want to win. Simple as that. The Udyr wasn't terrible this game. It's just, I don't know. He went for gains he shouldn't have. The Vi made his gains horrid as well, because the Vi just wasn't letting the freeze in the lane right here. He should have freed the wave here, or freed to close to the tower, because that would force me out from under tower, and Udyr could come up behind me and gank me, but unfortunately, because of the Vi keeping it pushed for so long up towards my tower, the Udyr could never gank me. And I was always prepared for his gank. I tried to keep a churn ready, because when I'm expecting him to gank mid, I'm trying to keep a churn ready for him. So I could try and churn him before he turns me and stuff. Overall, went pretty good. I started my Q, went to my W, went to my E. If you're in a really, really bad matchup for you, like if you're against Yautro, he's not a bad matchup, it's just he's an annoying matchup because of his wind wall. And Morgana is a bad matchup for you because of her E. So what you want to do is you start your E, you actually start your Q, right? You then get your W, but then when it comes to your E, you're actually just going to focus on matching your E before your W or your Q. Because that way you have a lower cooldown on it and it's done for longer. So that way you'll have it up more frequently than they have the E or the wind wall. So that way you can use the charm to force it out, and then the charm will be back up in time for you to actually hit them with it. But again, most matchups you're just going to focus, you're going to go Q, W, E, and then focus matching out Q. And whenever ult is available to get or upgrade, you upgrade it. But then you're focusing Orb of Deception. But yeah, nonetheless, that was a good game. I definitely liked it. I just wish they hadn't trooped there, because that was a game that was going like amazing. I wish I could have had more time so I could have got a better game for you guys. But nonetheless, hope you did enjoy. And if you did, be sure to slap that like button in the face as hard as you can. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe by slapping the subscribe button, which is the red button that says subscribe, in the face as hard as you can with your hand. Slap it as hard as you can, I said. Again. 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 Okay. That's enough slapping of the subscribe button. And be sure to slap that bell in the face so you can stay up to date on my stuff. Okay. Tell me, do you guys think the robot voice, the like imitation of Blitzcrank voice that I do is too cringy and I should not do it? Or do you guys like it? Let me know down below. Because if you guys don't tell me anything, I'm just going to keep doing it at the end of these videos. So be sure to tell me something. But nonetheless, and this game is a good example of why you do not fuck with Ahri. You just don't do it, man. Don't you dare fuck with Ahri. You will die every time. You die every time. Do not fuck with Ahri. Dairy bitch. And I love that. I love it. Definitely part of my favorite champion to play, just because people just look at it and go, oh, hey, it's an Ahri, okay, this could actually be a good matchup. This is time I'll win. And then, like, pff, they just go, like, 0-10 against me. And, like, well, okay. Good example. If the game went on longer, I probably would have had 30 kills, maybe 2 deaths at most, and then maybe like 5 or 6 assists on that game if that went on much longer. But they decided to troop it up and deny me that, that super high KDA. But nonetheless, that was a fun game, and I hope you guys did enjoy watching it. Let me know down below how I do how my commentary is, like if I'm doing a good job with my commentary, or if I need to improve. Let me know. Also, let me know down below how I do, like in terms of how my gameplay went. Like, did I do this in the gameplay right? Did I was I doing a good job of freezing and then pushing at the right times and all that stuff? Let me know. Was I contributing well to objectives, stuff like that. Let me know if you see me making mistakes, like in my, like when you seeing these gameplays. Let me know if there's mistakes you're noticing. If I'm messing up, if I'm pushing too much, or if I'm not pushing enough, or what, right? Let me know, because I want to keep improving and getting better. Because as you know, I've only been playing about a little over 2 months. So, you know, I'm still improving, still learning. But nonetheless, I hope that was enjoyable for you. Let me know if you want to see more Ahri, or if you just want to see me do other characters. Because otherwise, if you don't let me know, I'm probably going to do another Ahri video next weekend. But I'll probably accompany it with like another champion as well for you guys. But nonetheless, hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you did, be sure to just slap the like button as hard as you can, because why the hell not, right? Is it not gonna... Hold on. Is it gonna play? Hold on. Is it not gonna play? Is it not gonna let me out? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's end on Ahri. Let's end on Ahri. There we go. We end on Ahri. Alright, so... Okay, so not gonna edit this. Don't seem like it's going to edit. So am I stuck in here? Oh, did something come up? Oh god. What's going on? Can it end now? Did I break it? I think I broke it. There we go. But nonetheless, hope this was an enjoyable video for you guys to watch. And once again, let me know what you guys want to see next week. If you guys don't let me know, then I'm just gonna give you another Ahri video. And then maybe, if I have enough time, some other champion along with it, like I did today. Okay, it's not gonna play? Are you gonna play? You're gonna finish up so I can get out of it? I literally cannot end my recording until this exits. I actually cannot physically end my recording. And the reason why is because I actually cannot get the stop button for my recording until it stops. Can I edit it? Oh geez, am I stuck? Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck in here. Oh geez, that's not good. Hold on. I think I'm stuck. Well, that's not good. Well, let's go back to the ball. Is he gonna top? Is he gonna end? Come on. Come on. It's stuck. I don't know. I broke it. I broke it. Let's see if I rewind a little bit. There you go. It's showing broken. What? Did I seriously break my gameplay? I think I broke the replay, you guys. But yeah, just get another kill, man. Just get all the kills. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I really am. Technical difficulties. I probably should just let it end, but I didn't want to. And now I'm fucked. I'm kind of stuck, but I'm just gonna keep getting kills, man. We're calling with his light buff. It's actually kind of neat. I don't think it's gonna make him any higher than E tier though. He's gonna stay E tier for the time being, but it definitely helped him a little bit. End? Is it ending? If it broke again, okay, it's broken. That is fine. Hold on, let me try that. Yeah, there we go. I was able to get out though. So sorry about that. Once again, guys, enjoyed. Hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the like button anyway. You want to see more Ahri? Let me know. If you guys want to see another champion? Let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep bringing you guys Ahri after Ahri after Ahri after Ahri because I like using Ahri. It's fun. It's very fun. It's very fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks again for watching. Beware the Ninetales. And do you guys next one? I know I've said that 1,000 times, but thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. And bye.